Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this figure called Clown, and it's by Filix, Filix, and apparently the box does not have a logo on it whatsoever. I mean, it has a symbol or some sort, but there's no indication of what company this is. So I guess maybe because if they get, if anything happens, they won't be sued. I don't know. But yeah, that's the box. And here we have the figure outside the packaging. So let's go over accessories first. He's carrying two of them. One is the Glock with the extended mag, and then also the trigger. He has the trigger, and then here is the shotgun, and then the machine gun, and then the pipe, and then a revolver. And then here are the bombs for his jacket. There are a couple of fanned out playing cards. Then two knives. And a bunch of hands. And then a pair of naked hands. A pair of fists. And then a shoe with the part of the knife sticking out. So as far as accessories, you could pretty much recreate every scene in the movie. And then here are some other playing cards. Ones you could punch out yourself. And then here's the bank robber mask. And then a smiling Joker head. So here's that Glock with the extended magazine again. And then let's take a look at the figure itself. Now I have to say, for 1/12 scale, this is amazing. I'm not even going to talk about the tailoring just yet. The head sculpts are fantastic for a 1/12 scale. I mean, it's not dead on. It's no Hot Toys or anything like that, but it looks quite good. The head sculpt for Joker is quite nice. And then after that, just look at the tailoring for all the layers he has on. He's got the jacket. He has the outer jacket. He has a vest. He has a dress shirt and a tie. I mean, everything is on him. And pants, and then there's even the little chain around his belt. That's there too, and then he has socks on as well. And let me pull out a little bit just to show you guys. He is not really puffed up. Because you figure so many layers on a 1/12 scale too. You would think this figure will be so puffed up that it wouldn't even allow you to do anything, but I think it turned out quite nice. And here's the back of him. The jacket, the trench coat, and here's that chain. A piece of it sticking out. It is a metal chain. Alright, so let me dive a little deeper into this figure and show you guys. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna remove all the garments just to show you guys all the layers, because it might be a pain to put everything back on. Granted, now with all the layers, his arms can come down all the way, and it's understandable because there are quite a few layers here, so that I could excuse. And here's oh, you know what, let me finish showing you guys this head sculpt first. Let me pop it back on, and let's take a closer look at this Joker head sculpt here. I think this is quite good. I mean, you can see his eyes, pupil is looking a little upward, so I think this is the angle you want your Joker. But look at that, he looks fantastic. For 1/12 scale, I am very impressed. And I think this is by far the best looking Heath Ledger Joker that we have gotten from any company, except for the 1/6 scale stuff. If I'm not counting 1/6, this is definitely the best. Okay, let me switch out the other head, and it's connected to the neck, and then there's a socket there. This one's a little tight because I have not put this on yet, so it might be a little pain to get it on there. Alright, and here is the smiling head sculpt, And wow, you could clearly see the eyes perfectly, and then you can see all the teeth. Yeah, looks fantastic. Look at that. It is quite good. Man, the head sculpt is fantastic. I mean, the likeness is not as good as the other one, but I am still liking this quite a bit. Rotate it a little more, show you guys the head sculpt, because it is just so good. Alright, I'm going to switch it back to the other one. I like the other one more. Alright, zoom out a little bit. You know what, I think I will take the, at least take the outer jacket off. Show you guys what we're dealing with here. So I'm going to take the hands off first. It's just easier that way. So remove this hand, remove that hand, and then pray for me that I could put it all back together, because it's gonna... Oh, no wonder. Okay, there are no sleeves here. Okay, so this jacket inside, this one has no sleeves. Okay, all right. Well, we don't really see him with the other jacket on, so I guess it is okay not to have sleeves on this one, because the only other time we see him out of this trench coat is with the dress shirt on, so we could excuse that, because it would be tough to get that look with so many layers on him. So I'm gonna take this part of the jacket off. It is very thin, the material is thin, but it is fabric, so that's nice. It's not like paper like material, but it is good though. Alright, so here we have, I need to tug this section back in there. Okay, I'm not gonna cut it, I'm just gonna tug it back in. And here is Joker with the vest on. So this is the other look we see him in the jail cell. So this look is quite nice, and the arms can come down all the way, you can see. And you know what, I am gonna put the other head on now, because if he is in this shirt, then if he's without jacket, he was laughing and fighting with this is pretty much the interrogation scene. I wanna, yeah. So there is Joker. Let me move his head a little bit. Okay, so there we have Joker, and his without his jacket. I'm gonna have to tuck this in. It's getting a little annoying to look at. And this vest here is just a crease over there, and then there's the little metal chain right here. It's quite long actually. That's good. And I think the vest is attached using Velcro. Yes, it is. But yeah, let's see. Alright, so here it is. It is attached using Velcro right here, and then inside you see the tie and the dress shirt. And I'm not gonna take that off. There's no need for it. I'm just gonna put it back on him. And yeah, but looks fantastic. Let me go over articulation. Alright, so here I got Joker in a pose. I'm just standing with the arms out, and then the legs are kind of walking in a way, so that's cool. So let's go over articulation. You already saw the head, basically just a ball joint around the neck, and then shoulders, I believe, are your regular ball hinge joints, and then looks like, yeah, it's a ball hinge joint. And then bicep does have swivel right there, and he does have double jointed elbows right there. Ooh, scary. And then he has ball hinge wrists. And as far as the torso is concerned, there's nothing around the chest. Waist, there is a ball joint. And then as for the legs, this I worry that one day I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna, yeah, because if I'm posing this guy, I feel like I'm gonna tug this I already tugged it quite a few times, so gotta be extra careful with that. So legs can go up about almost 90 degrees, so he can sit down, so that's good. And then knees are double jointed. And the only weak part about this figure is the ankles. This is on a ball joint, and you can kind of see his socks right there. It is on ball joint, but it is quite loose. Same on this side. It's okay, but yeah, it's not too stable. So that's the only issue I could see. Oh, it does have a thigh swivel too, so that's nice. So yeah, figure wise, I mean, this body is pretty much your standard body now for all figures, especially for custom figures, well, third-party figures. They wouldn't cheap out on really limited articulation these days. So yeah, what else can I say about this figure? It is fantastic. Most likely this will be in my top 10 video for 2023, and it's only January too. It's only yeah, it's almost end of January, but yeah, fantastic looking figure. This figure, I believe it cost me around almost $100. I want to say $100. I got it through 1/6 kit. I think that's where I purchased it, and got delivered like a few days ago, and 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, and figure I will film it now and hopefully upload this on Wednesday, if not Thursday. But I just want to show you guys, this is a fantastic looking figure. If you could get your hands on this guy, I say go for it. This, you will not regret your purchase here. And this is, you could pretty much throw away all your other 1/12 scale Jokers. Any of the Mafex, any of the SHF, or anything like that. I don't know whether they came out with Joker, the Mattel and all that other stuff. You could throw all those away. This is your Joker right now. This is your Heath Ledger Joker. This is the only one you need for 1/12 scale. Alright, so before I put the jacket back on, the lining is it's not red. It's orange color. I'm not sure whether this is accurate or not. I think it is accurate, but it is a very deep orange. And then here you can see there's a piece of Velcro here for you to attach the grenades. That's nice. And the material of this fabric is it has the little furry stuff on it, so it's actually very close to what the Joker had in the film too. So I am very impressed. They got the right material, and the color is nice too. It's not blue. I know the camera is showing up as blue, but it is purple. It's a really deep purple. Hopefully photos will do it justice more than the video here. But yeah, again, it's not blue. Let me put this back on him. Alright, so here I got him in the pose. Pretty much the opening scene. Well, not the opening scene. The first time he met up with all the gang member, I guess, or all the head of the Gotham mob bosses or something. Yeah, the mob bosses. Yeah. So here he's getting ready to pull all the pins out of these grenades, and yeah, look at that. He looks amazing. The pose is not it's not that accurate, but still you get the idea of what he is capable of doing. And yeah, highly recommend this thing. And again, if you could get your hands on it, I say go for it. Don't even hesitate. But whether this thing is worth over $100, I don't know. If you get it at 100, I say go for it. But anything above that, I probably wouldn't do it, because this is 1/12, so you are paying a lot of money for a 6-inch figure. So yeah. But here we go, and let me do a size comparison with other figures. Alright, so unfortunately I can't find my Dark Knight, but here I have a Mafex Batman Begins Batman. There's that outfit. So and then on the right here I have the Soap Studio Too Faced. So if you want to compare scale wise, Joker is definitely the tallest, which is not accurate, I don't think. Yeah, so Joker is a little big for the Mafex Batman. Let me give you an exact measurement of how tall Joker really is. Alright, if you can see here, Joker is almost 6.5 inches in height, so he is a little tall. Yeah. So yeah, 6.5 inches. So you have to see if your other figures will scale well with this Joker here. Alright, and here's a comparison between another third-party Joker, which is a Bullet Head, the one on the right here. Yeah, compared to the Filix one, yeah, the Bullet Head one looks like trash. The tailoring not that great. You can see it kind of puffy. What he's wearing is really puffy, and then see the stitchings on the vest here is not great. The material they use for the outer jacket is not as accurate. It's close, but not as accurate as the one Filix here got. It's way more accurate than that, and the tailoring on this one is just fantastic. Look at that. In comparison, this is bad. And look at that head sculpt too. Wow, it's like night and day. It's like a cosplay Joker versus the real one. But yeah, side by side, you could clearly see the difference between the two. The inner lining is different too. The one from the Bullet Head uses a really bright orange. But everything else looks very similar. The color scheme of the other one is very similar. Everything else is very similar. It's just the inner lining is different, and he is shorter too. The Bullet Head one is definitely shorter. I would say about 6 inches. That's about it. Yeah. But yeah, side by side, you clearly see the difference between the two. Alright, here I got two more figures to compare with. We have, well, even though these aren't the correct series, correct timeline, universe, but here we have the Batman from SHF on the left, and then on the right, of course, is the Mezco Batman. Looks like the Mezco will fit in quite nicely with the Joker here. It's about the same height. The SHF is a little shorter, kind of like Mafex. But yeah, it looks like Mezco is fitting in quite nicely with him. So at the end of the day, is this figure worth getting? Hell yeah. This is a figure you definitely want in your collection, and if you could find it at a good price, I say go for it. But I probably wouldn't pay over retail, but this is a fantastic looking Joker. Usually when they show pre-orders, most of the time they don't look like their final product, and this one turned out quite nice. I'm very happy with it, and I already mentioned that this is gonna be in my top 10, so yeah, it's definitely worth getting, totally worth it. And let me anything else I need to show you guys? Let me see. Alright, so before I end this video, let me just show some of the accessories, some close-up of the accessories. Here's the clown mask, and it wouldn't fit on the on any of these head sculpts because the hair, you would need a slick back head sculpt for this mask, and they didn't provide us with one. So I'm not complaining. It's mainly just for carrying anyway, so I'm okay with that. And then here's a shotgun. The pump action does not work. And then here's that machine gun. Really nice, I think. Oh, and this one, the folding stock does not move. And then here's the revolver. I don't remember him using this revolver. Oh, maybe in the penthouse he was using a shotgun. He was never using. He didn't use this revolver at all. The revolver he gave, what's his name? Two-Face was silver. Wasn't this one either. But here's the Glock again with the extended mag, and here's the trigger right there. It's got a key, and it also has a little metal loop around it. Does not turn. And then here are the knives. Butterfly knife, and then this other one. And I think that's it. Yeah. So yeah, let me show the bombs right here. The reason I didn't give him all the other accessories to look at is because I need to take photos of this one first, because I don't want to recreate this pose again. Turned out really good, and if you want to see more photos, I'll most likely have them on Instagram, so follow me there if you want to go check it out. But as far as this video is concerned, it's done, and happy with this, and totally worth getting. So there you go, Joker from Filix. Thanks for watching.